Hello and welcome to another video lecture of paper solution of engineering drawing January 2013. Myself Arpan Pandit, and we will see further remaining question paper solutions. Last time we have solved up to question 2b, that was using heptagon using special method. We will revise this method again. Last time we have drawn this heptagon using special method. In this, circle diameter was 60 mm. First of all, as the diameter was given 60, I have drawn a line of 60 mm long, that is AB. Now, take A as center and draw a semicircle of 30, because our given diameter is 60 mm. Now, from this we got AC and OA. Now, as we are having polygon of 7 sides, so this angle should be 360 divided by 7, that comes around 51.4. So with protractor putting over here on point A, I have drawn line of 51.4 degrees till it intersects with the semicircle. Now, after that, I have taken the bisector of O'(A) and OA. Now, if you don't know how to take a bisector, here is method to bisect a line. We have a line AB. If you want to bisect this line, take AB as radius, A as center, mark arc on the both the sides. Take B as center, AB as radius, mark arc on both the sides. Join this line and you can get your bisector. With this method only, I have taken the bisector of O'(A) and OA. Now, where these both bisectors are intersecting, I have taken the point C1. It is our circle center. Take C1 as center, C1A as radius, and draw a circle. Now, to draw a polygon, take O'(A) as radius, O' as center, mark an arc, name as P2. Again take O'(A) as radius, take P2 as center, mark an arc, name it P3. Again same procedure, take P3 as center, O'(A) as radius, mark an arc as P4. Take P4 as center, O'(A) as radius, mark an arc. You will get point P5. Join all the lines and you will get your desired polygon. Now we will proceed further to the next problem. It is the most repetitive example which is asked in the GTU exams. Draw a pentagon by special method or a 3-circle method. Each side would be of 40 mm. We will see this solution in the next part. As we are asked that we need to draw a pentagon of side 40 mm. So I am going to draw a line of 40 mm. I am going to name this line as A, B. take AB as center, draw a circle. Take B as center, AB as radius, draw a circle. Now in the bottom portion you can see that both the circles are intersecting at one point. Name it as point C. Take CB as radius and C as center and draw a circle. We have got 3 circles. That is why this problem is called as 3 circle method. Now take the bisector of AB. We have already taken the bisector as we have drawn full circles from it. So we are going to join this line as a center line. Likewise, the center line which intersects on the circle, we'll name it as C dash. This has 1 and 2. Draw a joining line passing through C dash 1 to another circle. Same way, draw a line passing through 2C dash join these lines. You have got 3 sides of a pentagon. Remaining 2 sides can be achieved very easily. Let's say we are going to give name as P1 and P2. Take AP1 as radius and mark an arc on the center line. With this line, join P1 and P2. You have got your polygon. Name it as P3. Don't forget to give the dimensions. Extension line, I am using unidirectional method, so break in between, field arrow on both the sides and dimension in middle of the line. So this is how you can draw a pentagon using special method or 3 circle method. First of all, you need to draw a line AB. Take A as center, AB as radius and draw a circle. Take B as center, AB as radius, draw a circle. Where this both circle get intersect, mark point C. Take C to A as radius draw another circle. So this is how we have got our three circle, 1, 2 and 3. Now we have got clearly bisector of AB where these circles are intersecting. Mark it as center line, and where this center line intersect with the third circle, mark point as C dash. Draw a line extending from 1 C dash to P1. Draw an extending line from 2 C dash to P2. Then take AP2 as radius, P2 as center, mark an arc. Join P2 with this arc, join P1 this arc, and you will get your desired pentagon. Don't forget to give the dimension. I have used unidirectional method, so that's why field arrows on both sides, break dimension line and dimension in the middle of the dimension line. The next problem is construct an ellipse by concentric circle method having major axis and minor axis 80 mm and 40 mm respectively. Now this is again a very much repetitive problem which is asked in the GTU exam papers. But I have observed a thing that the students are not observing that method of drawing the ellipse is clearly mentioned on the question paper. They are just reading that they need to draw ellipse. But you should understand that the method is clearly mentioned on the question paper. So you should only use those method only which is clearly mentioned. Either it is arc of circle method, or it is concentric circle method, or it is focus directrix method. You cannot draw by your own. If it is not given that any method what you want to use, then and then only you should use your preferred method. But if you are given that you should draw by concentric circle method only, then you should only draw by concentric circle method. We will see how to draw ellipse by concentric circle method. First of all, I will write the given data. Given data, major axis is equal to 80 mm, minor axis is equal to 40 mm. This indicates the diameter of the circles, major axis and minor axis. First of all, I will draw major axis circle. I have been given that I need to draw major axis of 80 mm, so radius would be 40 mm. I have drawn a circle of diameter 80 mm. Now I will draw minor axis is given as 40 mm diameter. So I am taking 20 mm as radius, and hence I am drawing this minor axis circle. I will divide this circle into 8 equal parts. (360 degrees divided by 8 is equal to 45 degrees. Each section of 45 degree. mark very light lines. I have divided both the circles into 8 equal parts. I am giving nomenclature to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now from the major axis circle, let me designate both the circles. This is major axis circle and this is minor axis circle. From the major axis circle, from its division, I am going to draw vertical line. And from the minor axis circle, I am going to draw horizontal line. You will get intersecting point of vertical and horizontal lines. You have got 4 intersecting points. Join these intersecting points with using French curve and you will get